Hello and welcome to the Quever channel. I am Jason, your host. I'm doing this at 3:44 AM. Just come off Munchies. I always feel like I don't deserve what I have. I think that's something to do with being, I think it's the basic depression and such like. It's always been there. I always felt as if I shouldn't have what I have. Which is crazy. It really is crazy. With a capital C or capital K, whichever one you want to use. This month I am going to be able to buy and finish off all the bits and pieces for my long-term safe room and everything to replace all the items that have gone. And still my brain thinks to itself that there's lots of people out there in a lot worse position than you. You shouldn't be doing this. Depression is an interesting thing. It picks at you. Being bipolar type 2 means I've been depressed for my pretty much entire life. It's my normal state of being. But when I think about it, I understand. When I actually put the logic blocks together of the argument against my depression, I understand why everything is the way it is. I've been through a massive amount of trauma this year. And it's coming to the end now. They're cleaning up next door and the property is going to be sold and someone else is going to move in there. It's sort of a Pyrrhic victory. I spent almost 6 years in that house with Paola, and I thought I would be spending the rest of my life in that house. And to watch what went to happen on there, it trashed me. It did. It traumatized me. This year I went through such trauma. I mean, this final redo of the bits and pieces and getting everything sorted is the end of a trail of destruction that I didn't see coming. Everything I lost in the move. It still bothers me. All those things that made up mine and Paola's life. Gone. And I lost so much in the move. And so much more had to be sold at the start. But now I've managed to come back from that. And it's amazing. And it's all due to people like you. People who've been there for me. I am so thankful for that. So when I think about it now, how soon I'll be replacing some items and setting the rest of it up and sorting out the rest of my safe space, I think to myself, yes, this is right. This is how it should be. This is some kind of checks and balances. This is some kind of trying to sort it all finally out, so I can move on. Would I have preferred all this hadn't happened? Damn right. Would I have preferred if Trevor hadn't destroyed my mum's entire legacy. Yes. Would I have preferred if he hadn't died and he had never been this person that was leading such a dual life? Oh my God, yes. When I watched them today clearing out what was left of the trash that was in next door, and most of it was complete trash, whatever had been done in next door had destroyed most of it. Part of me wished that I was back before all this happened, and that that Trevor was that wonderful, amazing person and he never did anything wrong. That day when I walked in this house, the day of Trevor's dying, and seeing the first ripped up bank statement of my mum's, and walking through the house for the first time, the reek of cigarette smoke, the stains on the wall, the cracks on the wall, the damage to all the furniture. Yeah, damn right, I wish that none of it had happened. But you know what? I shouldn't feel guilty about replacing all those items. I shouldn't feel guilty about setting all this back up so I've got all of my safe space back in. It will never be the same, but it goes some way towards balancing things out. And that matters. We have faced so much. And you've been here with me along the entire journey as we come to the end of 2023. I don't know what 2024 is going to look like. At the end of every year, we're thinking, oh yeah, it can't be as bad as last year. Oh my God. Oh boy. But for me, this is the ending of a chapter of my life. It's a saying goodbye to what was lost. It's building what is new. I have new friends. I have people that have actually come to visit me here, and will do so again. We plan to have a barbecue next year. We plan to have people come and visit and sit down, and we'll spend time in the backyard, a backyard that we put back together because it was so trashed and destroyed, that backyard was. And I'm finally going to have all the bits and pieces I am so lucky to have you all here. Thank you never seems to be enough. You're all amazing.